Hello, everybody, and welcome to your channeled weekly wisdom for the week of August 4th, 2025. This week feels so ripe with possibility as at the end of this week on August 8th, it is officially like the apex of the Lionsgate portal. So, the energy that I channeled or that wanted to come forward this week is actually a very beloved white dragon who really acts as like a guardian and a spirit guide for me personally. And she had three main messages or concepts for us to carry through in this week. So, first and foremost, the theme of this week is really all about a time of transformation and aligning with our own highest good. So, that really needs to be kind of the overlighting principle that we hold as we go into this week. And I would actually say throughout the end of the month and even into September. It's all about how are we in our own process of transformation and how can we be in alignment with our own highest good. Really holding and remembering that when we hold the frequency of the highest possibility for ourselves, that gets held in our energy field, and it immediately is an energy that gets gifted to everyone that we come in contact with, which that is truly how we energetically change the spaces, the places, and the vibe around us. So, with that being said, the first message is all about releasing old expectations. And this is really thinking of like, as we move forward, we may have had a vision for our life in a way that we saw life rolling out. And it is entirely possible that as we come through this week and through the next few weeks, that new opportunities, new possibilities, and entirely new ways of being are going to start presenting themselves. And they may be things that are very different from the vision that you had for your life. But really holding in our mind that even like a mantra, that I am open to my best and highest good and asking the universe to deliver that. And just being curious and being willing to explore and really thinking, like, gosh, I really thought work was always going to look this certain way, but this different opportunity is presenting itself. And really trusting that this could be the thing that puts you on a course or a trajectory of your life that can be life changing in the best possible way. So, again, release all expectations of how you think life should or could roll out for you. Message number two is all about being a champion of your own light. And this is really this idea of protecting your light, your energy, your heart, your vibe at all costs. And really, it really feels like this call into us kind of self governing in the sense of if you're in situations consuming certain things that really feel like they drag you into a pit of despair, if we go back to, really being in charge of our energy, when our energy gets sucked down and when we step into that state of hopelessness, that is also what we're spreading out into the world around us. So being really discerning as to what you consume and what you choose, where you choose to really invest your energy. And it is really about choosing your light first and foremost, because that is the gift that you give everybody else. And not feeling this over responsibility to be informed in every matter and super engaged and involved. If that is invigorating for you and if it makes you feel like there's hope and possibility in the world and you can evoke great change, great. But if it's doing the opposite, protect your light and invest, take a rest, and then invest in what buoys your spirit and allows you to really show up in the brightest version of you. And the last message is all about being in a rebirth. I got this beautiful image of actually sitting out in the cosmos, and it felt like this image of like the sun coming around the earth. And the bigger message is we are really all in the state of darkness, but we get to choose how we see that darkness. So we could see it as, hopelessness and despair. But the message that's really coming forward and the energy that was behind it, it's like being in the birth canal or being in the void or the womb of creation where there's infinite possibility. And we are right on this precipice of what is still going to be tremendous change, could still feel incredibly chaotic, but it is like a new dawn, new hope. So really being holding that yourself of like you being in your own personal rebirth and what is the new dawn, what could be around the bend, and what are the new horizons that you could really see and envision for yourself. So I wish you guys a beautiful week and actually a beautiful few weeks ahead.